Vapor Shark Premium E-Juice. You guys know Vapor Shark for their DNA mods. Well, they have a juice line as well, and I was really lucky for them to send me some to test out to do a review. Um, so here's the thing. Right before we even start, let's go with customer service for Vapor Shark. I give Vapor Shark's customer service from 0 to 100, 100. Fantastic customer service. It's just insane at the level they run at. It's just above the par. So if the par is like 50, then they go double of what everything else is supposed to be. So I got this juice for review, and I filmed a whole buttload of footage. I'm saying a buttload, like 3 hours of footage, and I'm not going to use any of it. Okay, I'm just going to tell you in this video and not just shove other stuff in the videos. So if you look at the juices, they've all been vaped incredible amounts. So it's down to here. Okay, so that's a lot of vaping with all of them. So what I ended up doing, I ended up dripping it, and I ended up putting it in a tank. So I wanted to go test out both how it performs in the drip and how it performs in Clearos. These juices definitely are for Clearos. They're not for drips. Okay, so what I found out with all 5 of these flavors, and let's go ahead and go through. We're going to go with Nurdz as number 1, Pineapple Express for number 2, Summer Breeze for number 3, Strawberry Cheesecake for number 4, and Peanut Butter Cup for number 5. Okay, so all these juices did not perform as well in a drip with a low ohm coil, say 0.3 to 0.7 ohm coil, opposed to a 1.5 to 2.5 ohm coil. That's the kind of reason why I'm not including the other videos, because it's just me vaping. No point in seeing that. But I do have a taster drip here that I have set up. Go ahead and put that at like 4.5 volts. We'll check the ohms on this. Okay, it's at 2.1 ohm. Okay, what I noticed about these flavors is they perform flawless at 2.1 ohms, and that's the kind of amount of heat you would want for you to get a very good vapor production. These all produce good vapor. As far as throat hit, I got 4 milligrams, their lowest. And another thing about Vapor Shark is they have 4. Thank you so much. When you sub ohm, 6 is just too much for me. So I expect something a little lower than 6, and they have 4. I was so happy. Let's go with Nurdz first, okay? And all my ratings will be 0 through 100, and a average score is a 50. Okay, so if you get anything 60 or 50 or above, it's a good juice. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So something like a Fumi or a Platinum e-liquids or whatever, or Fumi liquids, Fumi juice. I'm not sure if you heard of that, but all those I give it a 20. So just know kind of what I'm going at. A 20. It's very rare where you'll see me review kind of over a 50. So Fusion Vapors, Unicorn's Blood, I give this a 50. So just know kind of at the level, I have very high expectations for juice. So let's go with the Nurdz first. And I'm gonna tell you straight off, this Nurdz I had such high hopes for it, and it didn't pull through for me. It just wasn't my cup of tea. It was just too artificial. So yes, very, very artificial, very fake sweet, or I mean sweet, candy sweet. But it is a Nurdz. What's it taste like? It tastes like a nerd. But not that bright candy, but a very like chemically candy. Okay, so it wasn't my cup of tea, but it's definitely vapeable. So I actually every one of these fluids I put it in a 5 ml Clearo, and I vaped all 5 mls. All of these I vaped 2 mls in a dripper. So this Nurdz in a dripper, not so good. So kind of on the lower end, but still vapeable. Okay, when I say vapeable, it's at 50. This juice in a Clearo, on a dripper it's not, but on a Clearo, it gets a lot better. Okay, a lot of that chemically taste does go away. You do get that premium sense in a clearomizer. Now this is a dripper, guys, but I have this set up at 2.1 ohms, so it basically performs like a Clearo. So very candy flavor. Candy kind of chemically flavor. Just take what you want from that. It's not my cup of tea. And actually, out of the 5, this is the one that actually was not my cup of tea. The kind of least favorite for me. So that's why I put this one up first, just to get it out of the way. So the score I give this is a 45. Okay, 45 because it is vapable. It is, but I just wish that chemically taste wasn't there, and that's just me. Some of you guys could rate it much higher, but that's what I noticed about these Nurdz. Will I buy it again? I won't. It just is not my cup of tea. Okay. Okay, we're dry. So now let's go on to Pineapple Express. Now, Pineapple Express performed the best on a dripper for me. It worked well. Okay, I mean, as far as dripping all these, Pineapple Express did the best at dripping. In a Clearo, it was vapable. I was able to vape through 5 mLs of this, no problem in a Clearo. Where as far as the Nurdz, I did have kind of a hard time vaping that 5 mLs. All right, so I'm gonna drip and talk about it while I vape these 3 drops. So Pineapple Express on a low ohm coil, it still tastes chemically. It does. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like on a sub ohm coil, but anything above 1.4 ohms, that's freaking delicious. It tastes like pineapples. Pineapples mixed with a little bit of something. It's very sweet. Wow. This juice on any one of these, any coil that's above 1.4 ohms, man. And okay, I tried this on a drip, and I was so disappointed when I dripped it. I was like, ah, man, can't believe it tastes like this, and this is premium, and I gotta do this review, and I don't like giving bad reviews. I don't do it. So I was kind of really disappointed, and I put this in a clearomizer, just because that's how I do my reviews, and I put this in a Nautilus. It just came alive. It came alive. It was so vapable that I actually sat through and vaped 5 mLs of this in one day, like half a day. So Pineapple Express, definitely. Will I buy this again? Yes, I will. Okay, so that is definitely something that you should look into. Vapor Shark's Pineapple Express does get a approval from me. Is it an everyday vape? I don't think so. It is really sweet, so it's missing that subtle tone. But it's good. It's good. I really like Pineapple Express. That did well for me. So your mileage may vary, but if you're in the market for Vapor Shark's juice, Pineapple Express gets a thumbs up. So if I had to rate it now, it gets a solid 70. That's a freaking high score. 70 for me is an incredibly high score, guys. So if you're gonna vape this, make sure you put in a Clearo, a K-Fun, or a Pro Tank, and this will do very well. It will taste very good. There you go. I'm totally dry now, so let's go ahead and put that away. I'm going to try to go through these quick, guys, because it's a juice review. Again, taste is subjective. Here's Summer Breeze. Summer Breeze is a peachy flavor. It's a peachy and According to my friend, he says he tastes pina colada or coconut. Me personally, I haven't really seen that too much, but we'll go ahead and test it out, see if I do taste that pina colada or coconut in there. No, I don't taste that much coconut. There might be a little bit in there, but it's very peachy, so it is an incredibly peachy flavor. Kind of what's equivalent to this would be Ben Johnson's Awesome Sauce Snickle Fritz. Has a very similar taste to this Summer Breeze. Similar, not exactly the same. Again, this on a dripper at 0.3 ohms did not do well for me, but the moment I put this in my K-Fun, oh man, that flavor came alive. And really, it's this premium e-liquid. I felt the premium. Okay, I really felt the premium e-liquid once I went to a Clearmizer or a RTA, something with higher ohms. I really did taste the difference in the Fumi compared to the Fumi or the Platinum E juices. I definitely tasted the difference with this juice right here. So is this juice an all-day vape? Summer Breeze. Yes. I think Summer Breeze is an all-day vape. Very good job. I actually very much like this flavor. Will I buy this again? Yes, I would. So this is one of the flavors where I will buy again. The score out of 100, this gets a very solid 75. 75. If it did perform a little bit better on a dripping atomizer with a low ohm coil, it would have gotten a much higher score. But this is basically a very good flavor. If you're a peach fan, definitely try this out. Again, Vapor Shark's Summer Breeze. Vapor production on all of these are good. So just know that it is a premium blend, guys. The premium blend says it all for itself. You're gonna get the premium somewhere around the line. I'm vaping it on a 2.1 ohm coil, micro coil with cotton in a mini drip, but it's like a Clearo, or it's like a Cardo. This tastes like a Cardo. The viscosity for all these juices, I noticed, is a little bit liquidy, so it's either 50-50 or like you're looking at 60-40. It does have a little bit more PG than VG, in my opinion, because the viscosity is thin. So I'm not sure exactly what the mix is, but definitely has a very PG tone to it. There we go, it's dry. Okay. So again, very solid 75. That's an incredible high score for me. I usually rate these at 50 or below, as far as most e-juices go. So if you guys out there are going to send me e-juice to review, just know that 50 is the standard, guys. So if your juice is freaking outstanding in my books, you're going to get over a 50. If your juice is kind of at par, you'll get a 50 or around 50. And if I think your juices are just crap, you're going to get below 50. Please be warned. And when you send me a juice, I'm going to be as honest as possible. I don't do favors. I'm not going to say, hey, dude, I'll send you 100 mLs. Can you just give me a good review? I will not do that. I will always give my truthful and honest answers. For the companies out there that does get a lower score, like the Nurdz. The Nurdz I did not like. This review, you guys could try to kind of tone it up a little so you get that chemically taste out, and maybe have a version with a little bit more VG, a little bit, I don't know what kind of mix to make it work on drippers. Right, so my reviews are going to be as honest as possible. So let's go on to the review. We've gone through 3 so far. 2 of them are repurchasable, are definitely good flavors in my books. The other 2, now the last 2 are desserty vapes, okay? this is strawberry cheesecake, and we got peanut butter cup. Okay. Dessert vapes for me, I like them, but they're not all day vapes. I've never had a dessert vape that's all day vape. Why? It's just too heavy. It really goes well with milk or something along the lines of that. Chocolate milk, maybe. I notice I drink a lot more water, and I don't take as many draws on dessert vapes. So, with that being said, strawberry cheesecake. That's what's in the pro tank right now. This is strawberry cheesecake. This is the same 2.1 ohm coil, vaping at 4.5 volts. On drip, strawberry cheesecake, this gives me a weird flavor. Not bad flavor, but it did perform pretty well on drip. But let's go to the clearomizer. So the clearomizer is where these juices shine. So on a drip, I tasted a very big concentration of artificial strawberry. But on a Clearo, man, this juice is good. It does not taste like strawberry cheesecakes. Let's get that out right now. Strawberry cheesecake does not taste like strawberry cheesecake. It does taste like strawberry. But then it's a strawberry cream. For me, I get a strawberry cream. Not a cheesecake, a cream. It's good. This tank was full. Was absolutely full yesterday afternoon. Today in the afternoon, it is empty. I don't just vape this, guys. I vape pretty much. I have my RDA here. I have my K-Fun here. I have any of the drip there. I have a freaking a Hades mod of the drip up there. So I use a lot of different vapes, and this is already gone. Okay, so what I noticed about strawberry cheesecake, it's a very good flavor. On a clearomizer. On a drip, not so much, but on a Clearo, okay. What I noticed about dessert vapes, like I said before, I cannot sit there and vape like 20 drags. It just doesn't work for me. I vape maybe 5 drags, and then I get that very fulfilling vape. I feel fulfilled. And I put this down. Put it down. And about, I say 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, I'll pick it up again. I'll take another 5 vapes, drink some water, drink something, drink some milk, right, and then I'll vape again. And this is kind of how the trend works with dessert vapes for me. It is not an all-day vape in my opinion. Definitely a good dessert vape though. And so the strawberry cheesecake does get a very high score of a 75. Will I buy this again? I'm kind of on the fence about it because it doesn't taste like strawberry cheesecake, but it's good. That's why it got such a high score. 75 is an incredibly high score for me. Very good. Juice, will I recommend it? Yeah. If you're looking for a strawberry cream type desserty juice, man, this freaking shines. Strawberry cream. Strawberry cream. Delicious. So let's go to the last juice. And by far my favorite out of all of them. The peanut butter cup. It's a dessert type vape. Again, this is the same thing. You cannot vape this all day. It does taste like peanut butter cup. It's the greatest part about it, right? It tastes like what it says. So definitely a good buy. Will I buy this again? Hell yeah. Will I recommend this to somebody? Yes, I will. Okay. This gets a freaking solid 80, and that's 80 is like a freaking 4-star restaurant type score for me because 80 is incredibly high. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna put six drops in here because I like this flavor that much. I put this in my 4.5 ml K-Fun and I vaped through it within 3 hours. That's freaking amazing, and it's a dessert vape, so I can't go there and just freaking vape. I can't do that. I can't chain vape with this, but I've been putting it down, drinking a little bit of milk, and then vaping it again. It's just been delicious. peanut butter cup, man. Taste that chocolate right in, you know. Taste the peanut butter cup throughout the whole vape, and the exhale, and then the aftertaste has that chocolate tone. That is so good. That is so good. It's not an all day vape, but it's freaking good. Tastes like peanut butter cups. By far my favorite out of the 5. Like I said, I give this a freaking 80. That's incredibly high. There's only one other juice out there that I gave at an 80 and above. Well, there's only 2 other juices. One is the OMG's line. That's the only one I gave an 85 to. Basically, 90% of the juices I review are at the 50 range and below. And the only other juice besides that is SOS Omega Fruit, and that got like a 95. Besides those 2, this Vapor Shark's Peanut Butter Cup, whew, it's getting pretty close high up there. It's definitely premium. And when I say premium, it doesn't have that chemical taste, okay? That chemical taste, kind of the premium kind of goes away with that. Or you get a lot of the chemical taste of that Fumi juice, the Platinum E-juice, anything that's so blown up where the quality control of it kind of drops a little bit. That's kind of, you know, where they get like a 20 out of 100. So with this, it's good. If you like peanut butter cups, it tastes like peanut butter cups. So I definitely recommend this Vapor Shark peanut butter cup to you guys. That's the whole lineup. That's what I got so far. I've been vaping this for almost a week now. A week, guys. So I did give all these very extensive vape. Every one of these juices got their own coil, got their own wick. Okay. And I did not taste a juice one after the other after the other. I gave it 1 day each. Like I said, I'm very picky with juices, guys. I don't vape anything else but SOS, you know, and I've been doing that for almost 6 months. So for me to actually vape another juice and constantly vape it and refill it, it's got to be pretty high up there, pretty high in the lines. So as far as the mass-produced juices, I don't do it. I don't do it. I don't care if it's cheap. I don't care if it's. I pay the extra few dollars to get better juice. Definitely tastes much better as far as vaping experience. Very much better with the Vapor Shark's e-juice. I did not get sick after vaping any of them. When I say sick, I mean like that. Oh, I got so much vapor. Did not get that. Maybe with the Nurdz I did. The Nurdz did that with Nurdz, definitely. But with the other flavors, I was able to actually pull through it and not just. It just felt great. So that's my review for Vapor Shark. Their customer service is freaking 100 out of 100. Their juices, in average, are above average. They're above the 50 points mark. So definitely above average. It is that premium line. So definitely give it a try, guys. I do recommend the peanut butter cup from the Vapor Sharks. It's freaking delicious. It's a very, very desserty vape. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching.